Just don't say anything you...
Westview High School on the map officially in Class 2A.
And the Westview Warriors go to 25-3 on the year. Troy Neely wins his second state championship.
Hostetler. Oh, tough move by Scott Hostetler. Bounce pass to Rensberger. And he puts it in off the glass. Now he'll pump it up from the left side and hit. Boy gets a grab. That's trouble when you find Yoder that wide open.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to Turtletown, USA, Churubusco, Indiana, home of the Churubusco Eagles. Bringing you tonight's game. The first game was the junior varsity, first game of the doubleheader. Junior varsity will be playing first, and we'll have that for you, and then that'll be followed by the varsity game later this evening. Tonight's game is brought to you by our platinum sponsor, Weaver Furniture Sales, now with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North, and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our silver sponsors are Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange, Eden Worship Center, Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware, Eden Worship Center, Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in downtown Topeka. Also Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka, your local source for powder coating. Also Dale's Dependable Handyman Service. Dale is the right man for the job. And LaGwana, serving our customers with creative solutions. Our bronze sponsors are Topeka Pharmacy, your friendly hometown pharmacy. Also, Lehman Insurance and Financial Group in Topeka. Our passion is protecting yours. By Jerry Standard Service in Middlebury for your automotive repair and tire service needs. Also, Topeka Clinic on Lehman Drive in Topeka. Dutch Blessing Floral in Shipshewana, featuring floral arrangements and gift baskets for all occasions. Also Mold Mob, located just west of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana, or call 260-214-1250. And Precision Financial Group with local advisors Andrew Landgraf, Adam Christner, and Ryan Yoder. Butch Lehman and I will be back to take a look at tonight's game right after this word from this season's platinum sponsor, Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom, filled with a complete line of solid hardwood, custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family owned and operated since 1989.
Back here at Churubusco High School, we have Butch Lehman with us here tonight, filling in, trying the ropes here, doing color commentary tonight. So welcome, Butch.
Thank you.
So just taking a look at, we're looking at the team out here, and Busco's only got 5 players. So if you were the coach, Butch, what would you do if you saw the other team only had 5 players?
Probably speed things up a little bit.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe press, do things you wouldn't normally do, get them tired.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess unless you get up a lot, then maybe show a little mercy. But my goodness, the advantage is certainly there if you can do it.
It's definitely, you know, so, you know, Westview's probably going to stay with their game plan, but for the for the home team here, the opponents for Westview's opponents, which is the home team Busco, I mean, it's easy to make a starting lineup, that's for sure, but man, there is no creative, hey, I want this matchup, but now I'm going to try to get this done, and there is none of that. Wow.
Well, maybe we should check with Juanita here, sitting right in front of us, the official scorekeeper. Ask her who the starting lineup is for them. Although I'm looking at her book, and she's got more than 5 names down, so maybe somebody's still showing up. They're just not here yet. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, maybe.
So this will be Westview's second game. Last game we had 6 kids that got a lot of playing time, 6 kids that scored, including your son. Of course, they were led by Braden Aish's 19 points, and that was with him. I don't think he played much in the second period.
Correct.
I think he got poked in the eye or something, and then they just left him out. And I don't know if they were trying to save quarters for him.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the case. I would think that they intentionally didn't play him in one of the quarters. I think going into the game, if I was the coach, I would say second quarter. You want him to start because he helps set tempo, and then he's available in the third and the fourth if it's a game that's winnable. If it's a game that's winnable or stay close or So usually the second quarter, I believe, is where a coach is more likely to have him sit, because they do want 2 quarters on the varsity if at all possible.
Yeah, so in case you don't know, every player is allowed to play in 5 quarters. Now, one of the things that can be a little rough, if you put a kid in there with 2 seconds left to go in the quarter, that counts as one of his quarters. It's not playing time, it's how many quarters did he appear in the game. So yeah, if you have kids, so this year I think probably the 2 main kids that are going to be getting some split playing time, they've been showing up on both rosters, are Braden Aish and Evan Whitweiler, both 6'1" sophomores. And but I don't remember that he actually kept Litweiler out. I think he played all 4 quarters last time. So anyway, in that game against Northridge, Braden had led our scoring efforts with 19. And then Wiley Minix and Litweiler had 7 points apiece. Brady Lehman came in off the bench, scored 6 points, and then the other 2 starters, Luke Helmuth and Wade Springer, I mean, those were the starters last game, had 4 points apiece. So, and I think Hirely, Isaac Hirely was the only other one that had played, I think, during that game. So I think they only had 7 players that actually made it into the lineup. And then we still got some kids that are here, but they're in street clothes, so obviously something going on where they're not quite eligible to play yet or whatever.
I think they don't have 10 practices in. I think that's the case.
Yeah, so it's definitely been one of those years. Just, I mean, what is it? Some people said, you know, the word 2020 has become sort of a cuss word. Just sort of say, oh, 2020 this, you know, or it's just there's so many things that are just different. They're just different. You know, you have to adjust. You can't do what you used to do. And but thank goodness the kids do still get to play, and they're out here, and I'm sure they're planning to have a good time.
Yep.
So you see Kenton Weaver coaching his second start here as a coach. See, he played on the, oh goodness, when did he graduate? It's just, time passes. I think
he
it was only
a year older than Hales.
Okay, so.
I think he graduated in 18.
Okay, so just only 2 or 3 years out of school, and now he's back here at the reins of the junior varsity. I mean, personally, I love seeing former kids coming back and coaching.
Yes.
I think that's a great way to build a program, because they've had what the program was instilled in them, and then you just keep passing it on. Of course, we do have a. Go ahead.
He knows what is expected of the players, so you know he knows as a player what is expected, and that helps versus somebody like me that's been hasn't played for a long time.
So, so looks like teams are getting huddled up, and take a look at the starting lineups. We'll just bring those to you as they're announced here. So yeah, an interesting situation. I mean, Churubusco is not allowing any fans in, so we see the two varsity teams sitting here watching on either side of us, and our crew here makes up about half of the rest of the people that are here.
Wow.
The official scorekeepers and the officials out there on the floor, and the athletic director and a few other people, and that's pretty much it.
And there's no.
Just no fans at all. They don't even have their own parents here.
Oh.
So one thing I would like to say, if any of you that are watching tonight, I'll get to that later.
With our visitors, the Westview Warriors.
Well, that might come through loud enough. I might not have to repeat it.
Number 11, Luke Helmuth.
So again, freshman Luke Helmuth starting in one of the guard positions for Westview. And Wade Springer, 5'6" freshman.
And guard number 15, Wiley Minnick.
And Wiley Minnix.
And one of the
So that was the same
positions,
starting
number 25, Evan
backcourt we
Litweiler.
had for the other night.
Yep.
So then Evan Litweiler and
forward,
I
number
would assume
35,
Braden Aish. So the two we talked about earlier that were splitting time with the varsity in the front court, and then
And now the starting
same
lineup
three in the
for your
back
hometown
court.
Churubusco Eagles.
So there's only 5 kids sitting down here for Churubusco, so I'm pretty sure that's who's going to be. So,
Mason Jacks.
so a freshman, Mason Jacks, will be in the back court for them.
Also a guard, number 10, Tavin Ray.
Also a freshman, number 10, Tavin
And
Ray.
a forward position for the Eagles, number 11, Ben Diedrich.
And a third freshman, Ben Diedrich, number 11.
And forward, number 12, Andrew Rapp.
And a sophomore, Andrew Rapp.
And a
One of the
forward, number
forecourt
14,
players,
Luke
and
Brown.
rounded out by another freshman, Luke Brown,
Churubusco Eagles, Luke Foot.
number 14. And so 4 freshmen and 1 sophomore, and that's all they've got here tonight, the way it looks. So it looks like we're ready to tip things off. See, I'm trying to see, do you still have the roster there? How tall is there a guy that's jumping? It looks like he's almost as tall as Braden.
They don't have him
Oh, they
listed
don't have him
in
listed,
height.
so I'd say he's maybe about 6 foot. Braden easily controls the tip, throws it back to Luke. Luke swings it around the side to Minnix, back to Luke, and flipping it around to Wade. It's gonna looks like they're working around the top.
Looks like they're in a zone.
Sitting there in a 2-3 zone, so Braden takes the first shot, gets the shot off, but no good. And one thing I'm going to have to say, Butch, is I do not like these kinds of numbers. They are so hard to read. They just have a thin outline of the number. So Minnix almost pokes the ball loose, and then Luke almost. Westview's in a man-to-man. There's a big surprise, isn't it? And we have a turnover. Andrew Rapp took off a little too quick. One of the other things we've noticed, Butch, here is that with so few fans, you can hear the coaches.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Telling them what they're telling the players, but then so can everybody. Oh, nice give and go.
Oh, no.
Unforced error. Minnix was expecting Springer to still be out there, but he'd cut into the basket. He just chucked it over his head there.
You can hear a hiccup. Looks like they're running a set play.
Litweiler, yeah, about poked it loose. Bounce pass at your toes are really hard to pick up. So, minute in, and Busco hasn't got a shot off yet. We've got one shot, didn't get it to go. Litweiler.
Nice play.
Oh, that's a nice
Nice
play.
play.
Gets his own rebound.
Oh.
Puts it over the other side. Have to accuse Litweiler of padding the stats for offensive boards there.
Nice hustle play.
Yeah, nice job by Luke Helmuth seeing that pass coming, poking it loose. I guess the one nice thing about not having any fans over there is they got the bleachers back. You got room to run out that side.
Yeah,
Normally
yeah.
you got fans right up there on the floor. One of the smaller gyms in the conference.
Oh, they look back door.
Yeah.
That's a good habit to get into.
Minix ready for that. We just need to get some of our shots to drop, I'd say. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, cannot get anything to go down. Braden's little jump hook from the right side. A little too hard.
Oh my.
Well, I think Luke Miller was open over there, sitting in the bleachers.
Seems like the coaches don't even talk so loud because they're aware that everybody can hear them.
Yeah, everybody can hear them. So we just need to settle down and get a bucket to fall. Feels like we should be easily dominating here. There we go. All right, let's hit that. There we go.
Yeah,
Braden gets on the scoreboard first.
35, Braden Nation.
Took us 2.5 minutes to get that first score in there.
Nice play.
There we go.
Quick hands.
Springer up and over the top.
13, Wade Springer.
I think that's sort of what we needed. Just get a bucket or two to go in, get comfortable with it. I'm not quite sure. I didn't check. Do you know if Churubusco has played any games yet this year?
I haven't. I forgot to check. I don't know.
It looks like the Busco players definitely have spots they know they're supposed to be, and so they're running the play. They're looking down at the floor. Oh.
Nice job.
We were talking about that last game. Most kids nowadays know that if you draw the guy up in the air, you better be throwing that ball up there to get that get the 2-shot free throw. And he almost got it to go. So Wiley
At the line, number 15, Wiley Minix.
have a couple shots.
The scoreboard, the time is good. Everything else is going to need to be changed at the end of the quarter.
Okay, they just realized. Yeah, they're. Oh, we have four fouls up there instead of, or no. Yeah, we have 4 fouls up there instead of points. So.
Let's blame it on COVID.
Yeah, 2020. Wiley hits the first one, makes it 5-0.
End of the game, number 31, Brady Lehman.
Can you tell us anything about this player that just came on the floor? You ever seen him before?
That's
Butch?
Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm.
When he got his haircut, his last haircut, I said, "Dude, you look like Jake. You look like Jake."
Minix finishes the 2-point attempts, scores on both. And he pulls down the board on the other end. Springer with the 3, and drops it.
Buries it.
Number 13, Wade Springer.
About halfway through the first quarter, 9-0. Warriors over the Eagles.
Nice play. Good hands. Anticipate. Oh my.
Well, I guess you always want that ball to be able to drop. Means everybody's boxing out, right? Litweiler with the floater and cannot get it to go. Brady gets the shot, or gets the ball back, came loose. Nice drive, drops it.
And he gets the and one.
Good, number 31, Brady Lehman.
Second team foul.
Brown, that'll be his first, team second. Brady Lehman at the line. Into the game for the Warriors, number 23, Isaac Hirely.
In case you didn't hear that, Isaac Hirely just checked in. I'm not quite sure how well that's picking up on our mics, but it sure sounds loud here. So Lehman finishes a 3-point play.
Wade does a nice job of making it hard for him to
he stole it, but then
try
he had
to run
toss
something.
it right back to him. And
Runs the floor well.
He got to the other end,
Good
but
job.
didn't quite get the shot to try to give the shot back to him. So Whitweiler scores. And I'm showing 14. It is sort of disconcerting to not have the scoreboard showing the score, but I'm showing 14-0. And we have a full timeout, so we'll take a 60-second break as well.
Mouth-watering home-cooked meals, nightly specials, large buffet, breakfast buffet on Saturday, chicken, shrimp, and beef brisket on Saturday night, and Tuesday's lunch chicken buffet. These are what you'll find at Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka. Top off your meal with a slice of their delicious homemade pie. That's Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. For carry-out orders, call 260-593-2988.
If you're looking to replace or repair your home appliances, Topeka Do It Best Hardware is your local stop for Amana, Maytag, and Whirlpool appliances. Featuring in-home and in-store service and parts on most makes of home appliances. See JJ for all your appliance needs at Topeka Do It Best Hardware, an authorized Whirlpool and Maytag service center for over 40 years, located at the Blinker Light in downtown Topeka. Call them at 260-593-2973.
I don't know. Back here at Turtletown. Oh, they're telling everybody to relax. I don't know if they're going to set the score. Maybe, yeah, it looks like maybe they're going to reset the score for us. Oh, so they're completely shutting it off and starting over. So, well, so far it's been all Westview. Let's see, Hirely and Lehman came in for Minix and Helmuth. So I guess when we were talking earlier about the fact that Busco's got 4 freshmen and a sophomore, so I'm just trying to think. So we start 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores, so almost as young. And of course, right now that Hirely a junior and Lehman also a freshman, so a bit older right now.
A junior, 2 sophomores, and 2 freshmen.
So I believe first year for Hirely playing at Westview had been attending. I believe they'd been going to Clinton Christian.
Yep.
And an older brother that played on their varsity squad. Kept seeing those boys showing up at the Mayfest 3-on-3 tournaments with other kids from Clinton Christian.
Yeah.
So. All right, so now the scoreboard matches what we show, 14-0. Okay, Andrew's helping me out, my son. He said, yes, we can hear the announcer, so we might not have to announce who the fouls are on. They can hear it. Shot put up, 3-point attempt. A little bit of a push there, I think, when he's trying to get the rebound, but shot just a bit long.
Oh, my. Didn't he get steps?
I was looking down at my score sheet, so I didn't see it. So.
If you got an ugly game like this, you might say, you know what, we're going to let that slide.
Braden Aish hits again.
Basket number 35, Braden Aish.
5 minutes in, so 16 points. 5 minutes in, they're on track for an 80-some point game. Braden take that shot. Oh my! Too wide open.
Kind of feels like nobody's really in a rhythm yet.
Yeah, well, I think it has to be a little disconcerting to not have any fans here. It's just
it's
whether
different.
you consciously think about it or not, it's not going to feel right. Hey,
made
shot put up.
Number 14.
I was gonna say I can't see his number. Luke Brown scores, freshman. The 130 mark. Keep moving the ball around. Lehman with the 3-pointer, and he got it.
3 points, number 31.
Well, there he's already got as many points as he had the whole game the other night. And Lehman pokes it loose. Well, we do have one fan over there. I see the bus driver, Westview's bus driver, Wilma Miller over there. So Luke Helmuth back in. Springer gets a rest.
The fans have their own section.
Yeah, each of them has an entire section.
This is my section.
And turnover on.
Turnover. I believe that's unofficially the 5th for them.
Okay.
Westview has 1.
Sounds about right, just from what I'm remembering. Skip pass over the top to Hirely inside to Brayden.
Nice play.
I think he was expecting Litweiler to cut inside. Hirely with a 3 and nails it.
Nice shot.
30 points, number 23, Isaac Hirely.
Hey, Jamie, you're our hero. You just brought us some waters back. I realize there is, with no fans here at all, there is no concession booth. Nice drive there by Brown, or by Rapp. Couldn't get it to go. And Lehman called for carry. And it's interesting, in the past, a lot of times it seems like over the last number of years, when there's nobody guarding you, they are way more lenient on what they let you do with the ball. You know, if there's somebody guarding you and you turn it like that, they're going to call it. But I've noticed this year a couple times now I've seen some of those calls that maybe in the past weren't being made.
Oh, nice play. I think it's interesting, the difference in interpretation on the carry.
Yeah.
There is no question. No question. That was Luke Holmes with a layup.
His first points tonight. So 24-2. 3 seconds to go. Long shot put up by Rapp. No good. So we wrap up the first quarter. Westview with a commanding 24-2 lead. And that's pretty impressive when you think about the fact that there's only 7-minute quarters in the JV. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back here for second quarter action.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Our world seems so different right now. There are so many things we thought we could depend on. Our work, our family, our health, even Westview basketball. But when our days seem uncertain, it should remind us to put our trust in a God who is certain, who knows you, who loves you, who sent his son to save you. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but shall have eternal life." Oh friend, put your trust in Jesus today.
And we'll be having Busco getting the ball to start the second quarter. No alternating possessions in the first quarter there. Westview had controlled the tip. And yeah, one thing to remember, folks, is these Eagles will not have a chance to rest. They have no substitute. And even when the Varsity was out here warming up, there weren't very many of them.
Nice hustle.
Oh.
Nice hustle.
2 players both hustling for it. Either one of them could have thrown it into the other, but they both went after it. But yeah, we're not going to complain about hustle like that. Start in the back court, bring it back over. Shovels it back out. Oh, right inside. Hirely picks it off before it goes out of bounds. Minix looking across. Litweiler pops it out. Hirely and Lehman takes another 3.
3 points, number 31.
So 9 for Lehman now. So what you talked about earlier about setting the guy out that you want to save some quarters for in the second period, it seems to be what we're doing.
Yeah, I think.
No good there. Lehman with the shot. Oh, with the rebound.
Oh my.
Oh, he had a man underneath.
Yep.
Couldn't quite get it to him. Set play on the inbound here.
Yep. Looks like
whip
they're
it all the way around the outside.
Looks like it's supposed to be a 3-pointer for the guy that threw it in. They ran it. Looks like they ran it correctly. That's always nice. I think that's turnover number 7, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they actually. I mean, we didn't get back on there. They had two players ahead of us. That's not going to make a coach happy. Oh, nice fake by Hirely. Little floater inside, no good. Lehman comes in, gets the rebound. Shot up, no good. Oh, and it's going to go off the Busco player who's standing out of bounds.
See if they run a set play correctly.
Well, last time he called 1. This time he had a C up, so it's a different play. Hirely just pops out and takes the shot, no good.
See if they run the floor a little bit better. Three-pointer.
Quick shot put up. Helmuth rips down the rebound. Dietrich with that 3-point attempt.
Nice play. Nice little hesitation.
Takes it coast to coast. Foul's going to be called on Tavin Ray.
Tavin Ray, that'll be his first, team's third.
The good news is
At the line
he's
for 11, Luke
that's everybody's first foul.
Yeah.
You don't want somebody to get in foul trouble with only 5 guys.
Yeah. Helmuth misses the first shot.
He's probably not real happy with that. Missed the rim. He can shoot. Got to get the blood flowing and the rhythm, and he'll be fine.
In and out.
I think the thing they're trying to do now.
Oh, he walked. They're going to have to call that.
To
8 turnovers now?
Yeah, 8.
Oh, sorry. What were you saying then?
To get into to keep good habits is very important.
Yeah, that's true, because if you're playing a team that's as inexperienced as this, it could be easy to get sloppy, and that could carry over in a game where you can't afford to be sloppy.
Yep.
So yeah, we're expecting Busco to be one of the toughest teams in the conference this year, or in our sectional, or in the sectional as well.
Yep.
But boy, they don't have. They have a very young, inexperienced junior varsity. Helmuth with a 3, no good.
Nice offensive rebound.
Litweiler, oh. Yeah.
Still hustling.
Luke ends
That's
up
good.
Tracking it down, moving it around the top. Oh, nice runner there by, boy, they can't quite get him to go. Following his own shot, Lehman picks up the foul.
Fouls on the Warriors, number 31, Brady Lehman. That'll be his first, team's first.
I was just going to say, I don't show any other fouls for them. I guess that is the first. Well, there you go. He's leading the team in two statistics now. Most points, most fouls. Another turnover. And Springer comes back in, and in for the first time is Scott Yoder. And he actually didn't play the other night against Northridge, so this is his first action. Helmuth, nice shot, no good. Somebody's telling him to get a layup. Was it one of the coaches or was it one of the players?
Ooh,
pass inside,
nice pass.
No good. Minix pulls down the rebound. He's
got a man.
Litweiler wide open and Springer.
Oh my!
Yeah,
it looks like everybody's just a little bit late recognizing openings, but still playing
Litweiler
well.
Scores.
Looks like that's his 4th.
And we're not scoring at quite as prolific a rate here in the second quarter as we did the first. Litweiler's going to be whistled for his first foul, and that'll put Brown at the line to shoot a couple free throws. That'll be the first Eagle to make it to the line.
Evan Litweiler, that'll be his first, team second. At the line for the Eagles, number 14, Luke Brown.
Second team.
Yeah, nothing but net there.
Not a lot of fouls, so that's good.
And he gets the second one to drop as well.
Nice cut, nice cut.
He had Scott open right underneath there. So I'm just trying to think, have they stayed in this 2-3 zone the whole time? It looks, I mean, they're...
I think so.
If you only got a couple guys, it's a lot easier to play a zone than it is to play a man defense. So an unforced error there. So we're going to take a 30-second timeout here as well. Coach Weaver wants to talk it over with the guys a bit. Not quite seeing what he wants to see. So we'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
And Busco will be bringing it the length of the floor. 2:54 to go here in the second period, 29-4. And turnover number 10, 9, what do you got there?
9, that's a 10th.
Yeah. Ball poked loose again. Our guys keep sticking their hands in there trying to poke it loose, and that time it led to a turnover. Litweiler just drives through.
Nice play. That's his 6th, I believe.
Yes.
6 points.
6 points for Litweiler. Oh, and Springer in the right spot. Steal, pulls it back out. We're going to set it up over to Scott. Helmuth fakes the shot. And wing it back around the top. Litweiler to Minix. Minix drives inside. Dumps it off to Springer. Springer takes a free throw. And gets it to drop.
13, Wade Springer.
7 for Springer.
7th, yeah.
Almost squirted away from him, managed to track it down.
Better fingers.
Yeah. Shot put up, pulled down by Yoder. Rebound pulled down by Yoder. And off to the other, and Litweiler wide open again at the other end, but we're not really looking down for that.
Trying to get a good shot.
Working around the top.
Nice
there we
play.
go. Minix inside.
Nice play, nice catch, nice pass. I believe that's his 4th point.
Yeah, hit a couple free throws earlier.
Timeout.
Timeout called. Another 30-second spot. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Makes more sense.
Yeah. So Busco will be bringing it full length of the floor again, looking to add to the 4 points they've garnered so far. Just having a little trouble corralling that ball. I mean, so some of the errors have been because of tough defense, and some of them, they've just been unforced errors. Litweiler fakes.
Nice play, Scott.
Couldn't quite corral it. Wade's forcing him left.
Wade does a good job of making him do what he doesn't want to do.
Helmuth pushes it up to Litweiler. I thought if I called it, he would do it for sure. So Litweiler up to 8 now. Nice assist there. And Helmuth just picked it off again. He's got Springer off to the left side. Pulls it back out. Minix Coach called for one shot, but Minix saw the wide opening, so he put it in. 6 points for him. So time winding down here, about 12 seconds left to go in the first half. Rapp fires it up. He almost got that thing to drop.
Thought it was going to go in.
No good. So halftime, Westview leading 39-4. Pretty much all Westview so far. We'll take a 2-minute break and we'll come back and take a look at halftime stats and talk about what we can expect the rest of the game.
Best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
If you're looking to replace or repair your home appliances, Topeka Do It Best Hardware is your local stop for Amana, Maytag, and Whirlpool appliances. Featuring in-home and in-store service and parts on most makes of home appliances. See JJ for all your appliance needs at Topeka Do It Best Hardware, an authorized Whirlpool and Maytag service center for over 40 years, located at the Blinker Light in downtown Topeka. Call them at 260-593-2973.
Fruit May Funeral Home in LaGrange serves the surrounding area with dignified and personal funeral services. Fruit May provides pre-planning, traditional funeral services, traditional cremations, and simple cremations, as well as monument sales. Call to discuss your needs with a knowledgeable funeral director, Lowell or Brian May, licensed funeral directors who will help you honor the cherished memory of your departed loved one. Call 260-463-3131 or visit their website at fruitmayfuneralhome.com.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Family owned and operated since 1989.
We're back at halftime here, the junior varsity contest. The varsity contest to follow, you will need to actually go click on that link either on the IHSAA TV app or on our website, or you can go to YouTube, LaGwana Media, and on our channel you can find tonight's game. So plenty of options there tonight. One thing we do want to encourage you, those of you that are sitting at home enjoying this, sitting in your living room on your recliner, we have been asking people to donate to the Westview Athletic Department for the home games. What we have told the athletic director here at Churubusco is that for tonight's game, anything that gets donated, we will give to their athletic department. They were gracious enough to let us in here so that our sponsors could get some airtime and we can still bring you the game. So what we'd like to do is whatever you would have spent if you'd have come down here and watched the game here in Turtletown, entry fee normally $5 for one of these games. So if you could just go ahead and go to LaGwanamedia.com, and right underneath the varsity boys team photo, there is a donate button. If you would go there, click on that, that'll take you into a screen. It's real easy. If you have a PayPal account, you can use that, or you can use a credit card and donate there. So we had some people that have donated for the whole season. Maybe for tonight, don't do that. But yes, please donate what you would have donated to come to the ball game. All these schools are going to be struggling with having enough money to do anything next year with no fans to support the games. I did want to mention we've had a number of people that have helped out for the Westview crowd. So I'm just gonna, we didn't tell them we'd do this, but thank you to Beth Miller, Terry Ross, Shelley Brill, Chad Bender, Matt Byers, Randy Mullet, Boyd Gold. Those are some of the folks that have donated so far on the Westview side, but certainly we'd encourage you tonight to let's support the Busco Eagles athletic department. And certainly any of you Busco Eagles that are tuning in and listening, yes, support your own program. You can donate as big as you want. All that money that gets donated tonight, other than the about 3% that PayPal is going to take out for processing your credit card, will all be sent to the athletic department here at Churubusco High School. So taking a look at halftime stats right now, Churubusco, as we mentioned, a very young and looks like quite inexperienced team. They had 1 sophomore. They started 4 freshmen, and they only have 5 guys on the bench tonight. So those kids have had to play the entire time. All their scoring has come so far from Luke Brown, a freshman. He had a regular bucket in the first period, and then he hit 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the second period to like I said, total all the scoring for the Eagles as of halftime, all 4. For Westview, right now they're being led, I believe, by Brady Lehman. He had 6 points in the first period and added a 3-pointer in the second, so 9 for him. Evan Litweiler had a regular bucket in the first period. They added 3 more of those in the second period, so 8 points for Evan. 6 points for Wiley Minix. He had a couple free throws and then hit a couple 2-pointers in the second period, so 6 points for him. 7 points for Wade Springer. He hit a 2 and a 3 in the first and hit another 2-point bucket in the second. 7 points for him. Luke Helmuth had hit a bucket early in the game. He has 2 points. And let's see, Braden Aish had 4 points in the first period, did not play in the second. We talked a little bit about that. They're probably saving him some quarters for the varsity contest. I'm guessing they'll just do that as a regular ongoing thing, so 4 points for him. And Isaac Hirely hit a three-pointer in the first period, so he has 3 points. So I think all the guys that have played, and I guess no, that we do still have a couple others in uniform that have not been in, or one. And let's see, number 3 is Riley Hellman, freshman that has not been in the game yet. So, any thoughts so far?
So, I was looking at, or I was actually talking to the coach from Busco and kind of wondering what their situation is with only 5 players. 4 guys are out because of COVID from the JV alone, and then two on the varsity. So that just changes everything. They get to play, they get the opportunity to play and maybe get better, but as a team you really can't get much better as a team because you don't have everybody out there. It just makes it really hard. I think in the second half, just maintain good intensity and run sets and get better and act like the score is 0-0 and you're playing, you got to win this quarter, got to win these 2 minutes, got to win the first 2 minutes, got to win the next 2 minutes, got to win the last 3 minutes, and then the fourth quarter same way.
Yeah, it's definitely just a whole different. It's just different. One of the things I was talking to the girls varsity coach Ryan Yoder before their game the other night, and he said, since we've started the season, I've had 1 practice where I've had 10 girls here.
10.
So he couldn't even do drills, 5 on 5. He had 1 practice so far, and they start earlier than the guys do.
True.
They've played 6 games, I think, and 6 games into the season, he's had 1 practice where he's had 10 girls here. So it's been rough all around, and the thing of it is, you don't know, kids you have here today. Well, if somebody with the contact tracing, if somebody tests positive, all of a sudden you could lose half your team.
It's almost better to have had it and be done with it. And
yeah. So
the Busco coach was saying, everybody deals with it. So I guess it's kind of the same for everybody, but it's very inconvenient for everybody.
It is. Well, and I know, like with the girls, they've had a number of games that were just rescheduled. I mean, if they don't have enough to even play at all, they'll just reschedule it. Well, in our first game this year against Bethany, I think we had a bunch of guys out. Bethany had a bunch of guys out, so there was no JV contest.
Yeah.
So
hopefully that'll get rescheduled.
Do you think they will?
Starting the
Just
second
a
half,
JV
Westview
contest?
Warriors, number 11, Luke Helmuth, number 13, Wade Springer,
So.
number 15,
So
Wiley Minix, number
I'm sure the
25,
coaches
Evan Miller,
want
and number
those
31,
games
Brady Lehman.
played simply just, to
Starting
get
the
experience. I'm sure the
Eagles, number 0, Mason
girls
Jax,
as
number
well.
10, Tavin Ray, number 11, Ben Dietrich,
So,
number 12,
yeah, I'm pretty sure that Busco's going to start the same starting lineup as they had in the first quarter and the second quarter, and all throughout both quarters. And I just looking to see who's sitting down there. Looks, we're not putting Braden Nation in, so instead we've got Brady Lehman in there starting the second half. Otherwise, yeah, so Brady going in for Braden.
Looks like a Westview ball.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think there were any tie-ups in the second quarter either, so I don't think there have been any in the entire game so far. With the alternating possession, Westview will be getting it and moving to our right this evening.
Hang on. Referee he put the ball in play, and the timer just got the 7 up.
Oh, just barely had a chance to even get the clock ready, is what you're saying. Okay.
It just got set in time. So they're in a zone
Going
again.
around, Litweiler kicks it out. Helmuth with a wide open 3 off the back of the iron, chases his own rebound down.
Nice
gets
play.
Litweiler inside. Litweiler
Nice
with
play.
the easy layup, and the first player to make it into double digits. 10 points for Evan. Luke steals the ball. Probably could have called a foul there. Litweiler ahead to Litweiler again. Luke feeds him. 12 for Litweiler. 43-4. And Brady Lehman picks one off. He looks like he's going to go coast to coast. Lays it in. Nice shot from Lehman, and he moves into double digits. 11 for Brady. I guess this would be one of those things they could be working on is, watching those passes, looking to pick off things, just knowing where things are at.
So when you get up big, you can get away with gambling, but you have to keep in mind in a highly contested game, you can't do that.
Right.
You just want to stay.
Yeah.
So this is a bit of a challenge to try to stay in good habits.
Throws it, almost throws it away. He does throw it away. And looks like they're going to get a wide open 3 out of that. No good. Litweiler just lets it right out. Kept Brown on his back, so he didn't have a chance for the rebound. Busco staying in that 2-3 zone. Oh, nice cut inside. Helmuth got inside, didn't get it to drop. Pokes the rebound back out. Minix drives inside, gets it stolen. Nice. Helmuth
keep hustling.
Just rips it out of his hands and says, "I'll take that. Thank you very much."
Timeout.
So, with 2 minutes gone in the second period, Westview up 47-4. We'll take a full timeout here as well.
Mouth-watering home-cooked meals, nightly specials, large buffet, breakfast buffet on Saturday, chicken, shrimp, and beef brisket on Saturday night, and Tuesday's lunch chicken buffet. These are what you'll find at Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka. Top off your meal with a slice of their delicious homemade pie. That's Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. For carry-out orders, call 260-593-2988.
Our world seems so different right now. There are so many things we thought we could depend on. Our work, our family, our health, even Westview basketball. But when our days seem uncertain, it should remind us to put our trust in a God who is certain, who knows you, who loves you, who sent his Son to save you. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but shall have eternal life." Oh, friend, put your trust in Jesus today.
Tavin Ray bringing the ball down for the Eagles. After that score, Helmuth almost picks another one off. Tavin gets his pocket picked. And, oh, we got our first tie-up of the night. Alternating possession. He'll stay with the Eagles. Isaac Hirely checks back in, comes in for Minix. Playing right underneath the left side of their own bucket there. Inbound play to the top of the key, dribbles it around the top. Still looking for someone to unload it to. Finally gets it over to Ray. And shot up, no good, but they allow Brown to come back in and pick it up. Puts it back up. So still the only Eagle to score. Scored 2 each period so far. And we've got another tie-up, this time at the other end. I always hate to see the tie-ups when you're the one that had the ball to start with.
Yep.
Sort of feels like half a turnover.
Yeah. You do lose possession, so that's a problem.
Yeah. Hirely fakes the shot, looking for somebody. He's got Luke, the left baseline, a little long. Hirely picks off the rebound.
Good hustle.
Back to Hirely. He's wide open for the three, passes it up, keeps working it around. Springer looking at three. Lehman on the far side. Back out to Springer, over to Hirely. Down the corner to Luke. Not sure why I'm saying Luke each time instead of Helmuth when I'm using everybody else's last name. And Brady Lehman hits another three. So he's up to 12. 50-6. Westview in the driver's seat. Diedrich bringing the ball around the top, still looking for somebody. Lehman picks it off. Looking down the field, he's got Litweiler, kicks it out to Hirely, didn't quite get it. Helmuth steals the ball again.
Good hustle.
And gets an easy bucket out of it.
Looks like he's got 6.
Yep, 6 points for Helmuth. Springer almost picks it off. Across to Ray. He's looking around. Back to, sorry, that's Ray. Takes the shot, no good. Lehman with the rebound. Moving around the top. Lehman at the top of the key, looking inside. Nice drive. Tries to go up. And he'll be shooting a couple the way it looks.
Number 11, I believe.
So it's going to be called on Ben
At least
Diedrich. I think we finally figured out who had that first foul, because I only had one on him. And we'd missed one early on. Lehman, second free throw of the night. He's got 3 threes, a couple twos, and a couple free throws so far. And he drills the second one as well.
Number 43 for the Warriors, Scott Yoder.
Scott Yoder checks back in for Brady Lehman.
Jake from State Farm takes a seat. The good news for Busco is at least there's not a lot of fouling going on, hacking and grabbing and pushing.
Well, I think Diedrich's the only one he's got 2.
Yeah.
So Luke picks up his first, and that's the first for the half. And Evan just picked off the rebound. Lob inside to Luke, right back to Evan. And can't quite get it to drop. And
gotta hustle back.
Busco corrals the ball. Shot no good. Lead pass to Springer. Gonna have a layup at the other end, and he misses it. And we're gonna call Helmuth. Luke coming in over the back there on the.
Springer's probably saying, let's redo that.
Yeah, let me
I'm
try
not happy with that.
So Helmuth picks up 2 quick fouls there.
Looks like Riley Hellman is set to come in.
Shot up by Rapp, no good. Way short. Picked up by
Isaac Highlighter.
Isaac picks it out of there. Pushes it ahead, coming across. Nice pass.
Play. Nice play. Litweiler gets the bucket, but Helmuth made it easy for him.
Yeah. 14 for Litweiler now. Ball inside, picked up by Springer. Layup for Litweiler. Litweiler's up to 16. And timeout called. I'm not sure if they really wanted the timeout or if he just wanted to get the guy in. Okay, they're going to take the timeout. So we'll take a 30-second timeout as well. We'll be right back.
If you're looking to replace or repair your home appliances, Topeka Do It Best Hardware is your local stop for Amana, Maytag, and Whirlpool appliances. Featuring in-home and in-store service and parts on most makes of home appliances. See JJ for all your appliance needs at Topeka Do It Best Hardware, an authorized Whirlpool and Maytag service center for over 40 years, located at the Blinker Light in downtown Topeka. Call them at 260-593-2973.
And we're back here ready to resume action. 1:24 to go here in the third period. Westview's got a 58-6 lead here. And Busco will be bringing the full length of the floor again in the hands of Tavin Ray, one of the 4 freshmen playing for Busco. Cross to Diedrich. Diedrich looks to drive, loses the ball. Hirely picks it out, but can't quite control it. With Riley Hellman in there, getting his first action of the night.
Nice play.
Hirely just stepped in there and take that. Nice pass ahead to Scott Yoder, and
nice
he up
play.
and scores.
Good job. Good work.
43, Scott Yoder.
Busco brings it down again. Dietrich across to Rapp. Rapp's dribbling it, looking, and Helmuth tries to pick it off. Almost does, but loses it out of bounds. Being triggered in by Tavin Ray. Finds Diedrich. Diedrich back out to Ray. Clear out in the top. Hirely staying with him. Nice screen. Knocked him off. Almost stole it. No good. Rapp puts the shot up. No good. Oh, goodness. Over the top there, but he got away with it. Diedrich with the ball. Looking for someone to pass to. Gets it to Ray.
I think the referees just said, you know what, we're going to pass on that one.
Litweiler gets the steal. This time he feeds it ahead to Luke. Helmuth returns the favor from just a minute ago, so Helmuth up with 8 points now, 6 this quarter. 62-6. A couple seconds left to go. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, I guess he did realize the time was running out. Chucks one up at the buzzer, but no good. 3 quarters in the book. Westview 62-6. We'll take a break, and we'll be back for fourth quarter action.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Mold Mob in Chipshawana provides an environmentally conscious approach to mold, moisture, and odor removal. Mold Mob gets to the source of the problem in a way that is effective, affordable, and protects the planet. Mold Mob's indoor air quality services don't just cover up odors, mold, smoke, or other toxins. They remediate with treatments that denature bacteria, fungi, and other toxic substances for cleaner air. That's Mold Mob, just west of 5 and 20 in Chipshawana, or call 260-214-1250. 7 minutes left to play, and these Busco players have played all 21 minutes so far that have been in the game. Westview's had all their players get some playing time as well.
Coach probably thinking I'm going to get all my timeouts in.
And
I think
forced
that's
a turnover there.
I think it's number 19 unofficially.
So Luke brings the ball down, finds Brady inside. Nice move inside, goes up for the shot, no good, but Rapp gets him from behind. So I believe that'll be Rapp's first, and only 2 on that for the half.
Andrew Rapp, that'll be his first.
Haven't had a lot of fouls.
31
That's nice.
for the Warriors, Brady Lehman.
So Brady with 16 points, leading the way along with Litweiler, both at 16 points, and now he inches back in the lead in that category. So Busco's managed to score 2 points each quarter so far, and it's been all Luke Brown. So Brady gets both to drop. 18 points for Brady. Ball poked loose, but it'll stay in the possession of the Eagles. Looking to trigger it in on the right side at the baseline.
Nice play.
Brown cutting down, but Brady, okay, he got called for the foul. So Brady trying to cut that off. So picks up his second, and that'll be the third on Westview for the half. And now they're triggering it in.
Step slow.
Yeah.
Step slow on that curl.
Pass clear out to half court to Rapp. Rapp looking over to the right side, gets it back over to Ray. Ray looking for somewhere to unload. Back to Rapp down in the corner. He drives, puts the shot up, and Scott got his hand on it, and Hirely picked it out of there. And Helmuth going all the way down, finds Scott underneath. Couldn't get it to go. Brady with the rebound and put back. Nice play there. 20 points for Brady Lehman. Diedrich takes a three, and no good. Lehman with the rebound. And we've got Riley. Ooh. Riley Hellman gets hammered. That was a nice pass ahead by Lehman.
Fouls number 10, Tammin Ray.
Riley did a nice job of running the floor.
And the line number 3, Riley Hellman.
See if we can get Hellman in the scoring column. Gets a couple shots here, and the first won't quite go. He'll have one more. And it is off the front of the rim, no good. Scott Yoder gets the rebound, no good. Brady Lehman gets the rebound, no good. And Riley tracks it down. Helmuth with the ball up top, finds Lehman inside. Goes up for the shot, and I think they're going to call Rapp for that foul. Looks like maybe they cracked knees together or what, I'm not sure. Oh, it's actually on Brown.
Team's fourth. At the line number 31, Brady Lehman.
Well, let's not hope I don't jinx him, but he's made 7 in a row from there. Is that pretty typical there, Butch?
No. Well,
make that 8. 67-6. Brady Lehman gets another one. He's up to 21 points. Any idea what his best game has been junior high point-wise?
I think 24. I think 24 was his high.
Westview sticking to that man-to-man. Back out to Ray. Passes across. Oh, saved it inbounds.
Nice
Hirely saves it. Gives it to Hellman. Hellman throws it.
Nice.
And
two guys hustled and didn't get much credit for it as far as stats are concerned.
Lehman gets the points, but two guys made that happen. Hirely dove for it, and then Hellman dove for it, threw it back in, and gives Lehman a layup at the other end. So we'll take a quick timeout here as well.
You said
remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com. Back here at Busco, and so, yeah, I think Brady Lehman has probably tied a personal best there, according to his #1 fan.
Let's maybe that's more like critic.
Oh, a #1 critic. And well, you can be both.
Oh,
it's your son, right?
Yes,
so,
definitely.
But yeah, and I was off by 2. He's only been at the free throw line 7 times, but he's made all 7 of them. So now he's 7 for 7. Three-pointer put up, no good. Lehman with the rebound, bringing it down, and he pushes it ahead to to Luke. Luke, nice little turnaround fake. So he moves into the double-digit column. 10 points for Luke Helmuth. Well, that was interesting. It's sort of a pass to himself, but I think it was legal. So, sloppy pass ahead there. And I think we might get it right back. Yeah. Yeah, Scott had the right idea. He was trying to push it forward, but too far down, and Busco was waiting for it, picked it off, but then turned it right back over.
Yep.
And another turnover. Well, we've had a number of turnovers just here recently.
Yeah, we only have 6 now, and
I think 3 of those this quarter, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Oh, he had the right idea. Had a guy cutting the basket, but Rapp can't jump quite that high. Another turnover for the Eagles. Helmuth pushes it down to Hirely, back to Helmuth manages to get it back. Oh, yep. It's not getting quite stopped when he's doing that. Ray brings the ball back down for the Eagles. Diedrich sets a screen, but Ray does not use it. So. Lehman slaps it away, says not tonight.
You know, the Busco boys, they're still working.
Yeah. And that's the hard thing when you're down like that, to have the gumption to just keep right on going.
Can't be a whole lot of fun playing with only 5 and getting punched pretty good. The fact that they're still working hard.
Drives in, loses it, got his rebound, but he's out of bounds. So. Springer comes in for Helmuth. Hellman triggers the ball in, bringing the ball down. Working around the top. Doing the right thing there, punching into that 2-3 zone and then kicking it back out. That's how you're going to create your openings. Springer, you had the shot. I don't think he realized it. Working the ball around the outside. Lehman drives the lane again and picks up another shooting foul. I mean, he doesn't foul. He gets fouled. Foul's going to be on Luke Brown.
It's his 3rd.
Okay, so I guess he better be careful.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes left. Surely he can keep from fouling 2 more times, although he's picked up 2 in this period. See, I was just a little ahead of things there, so now he has made 8 of 8. You're going to have to buy him an extra cheeseburger or something if he keeps making all these free throws. Should be some kind of reward for that. Oh! Okay, I think we'll settle for 8 for 9. Oh, I'm getting scolded by our scorekeeper. Lehman with another steal. It'd be interesting to see how many steals he has. He's picked off quite a few. Hirely drives in, kicks it out. Hellman takes the 3.
Hit it, kiddo.
Just long. Hooks loose, Rapp looking down. Oh, Springer picks up the pass, but let's see, somebody had knocked it loose to start with. Hellman gets the ball back out to Lehman. Lehman drives, kicks it out to Hirely. Hirely coming in the baseline. Scott Yoder wide open underneath. That was a nice play, yeah. Scott driving to the bucket. And that's going to be called on Brown. So he has all their fouls and all their points.
Scott Yoder at the line.
So Scott has 1 bucket so far this evening. And that one's a little long. So we were 5 of 7 from the line going into this final period. And we've been there quite a bit. So 5 of 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 of 9, 6 of 10 now in the 4th period. So 11 of 17 for the game.
That's something that needs to improve or can be improved on. Free throws.
And sort of batted around. Scott Yoder's going to pick up that foul. Dietrich almost had a layup.
Number 43, Scott Yoder for the Warriors.
I think that might be their first free throw.
Brown
Oh.
made 2 of 2 in the second
Okay.
period. So I think this is only the second time anybody's been to the line, though. So we'll see if we can get somebody else in that scoring column. And, oh, no, not quite. Okay, so Dietrich gets the second shot at it. And it is good. So that's the second Eagle now to get in the scoring column. If those of you not with us at the beginning of the game, I've got Butch Lehman here with me tonight, helping keep conversation going here. It's not been the most exciting game of the year. But, we've got a full timeout here, so we'll take one as well. We come back for, the clock's still running?
No, they run it down.
Oh, they show, that's right. Okay, so we'll be back in about 30 seconds for the last part of the game. And we're back here, and I'm not sure how much time is left. They use the scoreboard to show how much time is left in the timeout. Okay, so we still got 2:14 to go.
So back in my refereeing days, I didn't like when the clock ran the time down for the timeout, because I wanted to go to, when my partners and I wanted to get together and say, okay, in a game like this, it doesn't matter a lot, but in a close game, we wanted to know how many timeouts teams had. We wanted to know how much time was left. We wanted to know, how many fouls were up, which you can see this, but we didn't know how much time was on the clock.
Turnover each way.
Looks like Westview's got 8 turnovers and Busco's got 20.
Nice pass.
4. Yeah, nice play.
Scott Yoder. So
Scott Yoder. He's got 5. Yeah, 5.
Springer pokes it loose, but can't quite get to it. Ray's still dribbling, and don't do that. I mean, as soon as he bowed his head, he's telling the ref, I screwed up. You make the ref call it. Don't help him out. So yeah, that's not a great stat. What'd you say, 24 turnovers and 7 points?
Shoot it.
Oh.
Hirely had his shot there.
Yeah,
I was hoping he can get a bucket. Shoot it, kiddo.
There we go. That's actually his second 3.
Yep.
He had a 3 in the first period, I think. So.
Yep.
6
That's
for
his second 3.
Dietrich looking inside, gets it to Brown. Brady Lehman pokes it loose, and Brown touched it last. So Lehman causes the turnover. Westview will get it. Have Springer bringing the ball down the floor. Back to Hellman. Springer drives inside, kicks it out, but I think he thought he knew where Hirely was, but it wasn't quite right. Wilma was wide open over there, though.
She's on her phone.
Yeah,
How
she
dare
wasn't paying attention. We're going to have to talk to her. Like when there's a game going on, you got to be open. She could have had that pass. Shot, no good, and 2 Warriors fighting for it. Hellman picks it up, and he is tripped, no call.
Busco players trying to help him out. Now that's remarkable.
And Westview picks it back off the other way. Oh.
20 seconds left.
And Rapp picks up another foul. His second. And I think we're in the 1-on-1 situation here, so Hirely is the line to shoot 1 in the bonus.
The good news is it looks like nobody's going to foul out for Busco.
So Isaac with 6 points. At 7 now. And Hirely's second shot is also good, so 8 points for Hirely. Dietrich around the top, looking for somebody.
Oh my.
Oh, he takes the three.
He double
just
dribbled.
off the front of the rim. Rapp gets the rebound and puts it up. And so the third Eagle scores just before time expired. So we'll take a quick timeout here, and then we'll come back and do some stats, and then we'll be ready for the varsity game. So be back with us in just a minute.
Westview High School on the map officially in Class 2A.
He'll put it up from 15. Got it! And the Warriors win!
He's out there.
We're back here at Busco High School. Want to wrap it up quick so we can get ready for the varsity game. They're already out here warming up. So the Eagles were led tonight by freshman Luke Brown with 6 points. 2 points for Andrew Rapp, a sophomore. He scored that right before the final buzzer. And Ben Diedrich, also a freshman, scored 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the fourth period. That rounds out the 9 points for the Eagles. Westview led tonight by Brady Lehman. And I think maybe it was because his dad was doing color commentary for us tonight that he had a heck of a game. 25 points for Brady Lehman at the end of the third period. Him and Evan Litweiler each had 16, but then actually Evan didn't play in the fourth period, so I guess he had a little bit of an unfair advantage there to be the leading scorer. But nice game by Brady Lehman tonight, 25 points. As I said, 16 for Evan Litweiler, 10 points for Luke Helmuth, 8 points tonight for Isaac Hirely. He hit a couple threes, and he was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 7 points for Wade Springer, 6 for Wiley Minix, 5 points tonight for Scott Yoder, and 4 points for Braden Aish. He only played the first quarter, didn't play after that. So Westview pretty much in the driver's seat the whole way. They outscored the Eagles 24-2 in the first, 15-2 in the second, 23-2 in the third, and 19-3 in the fourth period. So any thoughts there? Closing thoughts here, Butch?
I thought the Warriors did a nice job of forcing turnovers. Probably not maybe the most highly skilled team, but seemed like they continued to, like they didn't pick up a bunch of bad habits. Coaches might disagree, but yeah, it was fun.
All right, so we've got both teams out here on the floor, so we'll wrap it up here. Thanks again to all our sponsors. We'll just be logging off, and as soon as we can get things switched over to the other feeds, we'll be back on. So be looking for us on either YouTube at LaGwanamedia.com, or you can go to IHSAA TV. Also look for LaGwana Media there, or go to LaGwanamedia.com website, and you can get on that way.